Hello and welcome to KETV Main Media News. I'm Jasmine Trejo.
And I'm Jordan Owens.
Coming up on Main Media News, Binion Hall was flooded due to a busted water main.
Also, the A&M-Commerce Cotton Museum had their 16th annual Cotton Conference.
There was a music festival that had good music, a tasty barbecue, and a rock and roll. We'll have more on these stories coming up on Main Media News.
Thank you for joining us on this final episode of Main Media TV of this spring 2012 semester. Binion Hall went dark Wednesday afternoon as the electricity was turned off at the risk of underground flooding. A water main burst caused the basement to fill with water and the building to be evacuated. The campus of Texas A&M University Commerce sent out an IRIS red alert around 6 p.m. Wednesday night, warning all students and faculty to vacate the area and avoid entering the building. All classes in the building were officially relocated across campus. University maintenance personnel wasted no time moving a generator into position and connecting together a series of large hoses to begin drawing out the water of the flooded basement. The amount of water filling the lower level of the building posed the danger of electrocution and the threat of fires. However, with the electricity shut off, this opened the door for the maintenance crew to begin repairing the broken pipes. University Police Sergeant Billy Hill brings to light what he knows about this unexpected issue.
That I was told was that we had a water main break and it caused the basement to flood, and apparently it flooded enough that it affected the electrical system in there, so that they had to shut the electricity off, and right now they're just in the process of trying to get the water pumped out of it.
As the water being pumped from the building runs across the courtyard, authorities are optimistic that the repairs will be swift and classes will continue within the next few days.
This 16th annual Cotton and Rural History Conference was held Saturday at the A&M-Commerce Cotton Museum. Sasha DeHart has the story.
We jumped in, wound up in Amsterdam.
Speakers came from all around Texas to the A&M-Commerce Cotton Museum to touch on past rural life and cotton history. Majority of the audience was connected to the education system, but not all came to collect information for classes, and instead came for themselves, as James Owsley reveals.
A young man who's working on his doctorate at North Texas spoke about the Greenback Party, and I was extremely interested to hear what he had to say.
Another topic that caught attention was the cotton gin, which Elizabeth Sharp was happy to gather information for her students.
Our kids are so technologically advanced that when we talk about this kind of machinery, they're fascinated by the machine itself.
The mission of the museum is to share the history of Hunt County. The Rural Life and Cotton History Conference serves this mission by reaching students through teachers like Elizabeth Sharp, by connecting the past and the present with cotton.
They don't realize they see, eat, or feel cotton every day in their life. And so when they come here or when they're learning history, they're learning how history fits into their daily life in a way that they don't think about.
With the South's rich history, it's no surprise that Northeast Texas's own history is not only connected to the past, but the present. I'm Sasha DeHart, KETV, Main Media News.
Two Cooper residents, one 20 and the other 80, are believed to be the victims of suicide after authorities responded to two separate calls in the past week. At 3:30 a.m. on Monday morning, deputies arrived and observed that Enrique Edwards was dead on the floor next to Francisco Miguel Edwards. At 6:09 a.m. last Thursday morning, a resident claims that Tommy Elin had shot himself. Autopsies have been ordered in both cases as a standard procedure in deaths of this matter. Delta County officials say foul play has been ruled out in both cases.
Commerce City elections are quickly approaching, and candidates recently came together to discuss important issues. Cooper Welch has more on the story.
On April 26th, prospective candidates headed to Commerce City Hall for the Commerce Candidates Forum. Scott Harvey, the host of the forum, was kind enough to explain what the Commerce Candidate Forum is.
Well, the Commerce Candidates Forum was an opportunity for the candidates for mayor and council place 2, and then there was also incumbent for place 4, to share their ideas, their vision of the city of Commerce.
Issues discussed at the forum included possible future collaborations between the city and the university, how candidates plan to deal with Commerce's recent loss of Covidian, and plans on implementing and expanding the city's 3-year plan on road construction. Dr. Bob Johnson, attendee of the forum, shared on which candidates impressed him most.
In my opinion, the most notable candidate tonight was Ms. Sue Davis, who also has longevity with the council.
Positions up for voting include mayor, which is currently held by Quay Throgmorton, place 2 on the council, currently held by Doug Rohrbaugh, and place 4 on the council, held by Sue Davis. Official voting is on May 12th, with early voting opening on April 30th. Scott Harvey shared on different locations where votes may be cast.
So you can vote here. Early voting, again, starts Monday, April 30th, and then you can actually vote the day of the event, May 12th. That's a Saturday.
Running for mayor are Dr. John Bellotti and Kobe Markham. Running for place 2 on the council are Emma Martin and Steve Harrison, who couldn't make it tonight. And running unopposed in place 4 is Sue Davis. I'm Cooper Welch, Maine Media, KETV News.